Whatever may come to me in this changeful life below, my Father will make it all work for good to me, I know. All things work together for good, according to His purpose, according to His word. All things work together for good, to what His redeemed ones, to those who love the Lord. Angry words, so let them never from the tongue unbridled slip. May the heart's best impulse ever check and merely soil the lip. Love one another, thus say the Savior. Children, obey the Father's best command. Love one another, thus say the Savior. Children, obey the best command. Arise, the Master calls for thee, the harvest days are here. No longer sit with folded hands, but gather far and near. Another race of volunteers, so daily bursting everywhere. Must use for millions more, that for the field prepare. Arise, 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 the Master calls for thee. Arise, arise, a faithful reaper be. Arise, the field is wide, and days are going by. Arise, awake, 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 and answer, here am I. After the midnight morning will greet us, after the sadness joy will appear. After the tempest, sunlight will meet us. After the journey, praise we shall hear. After the shadows, there will be sunshine. After the frown, the soldiering small. Cling to the Savior, love Him forever. All will be well in a little while. The voice of the Savior says, come. The cross where He died is in sight. In now at the cross there is room. Are you coming to Jesus tonight? Are you coming to Jesus tonight? Are you coming to Jesus tonight? The bride and the Spirit invite. Are you coming to Jesus tonight? Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my light. High King of heaven, when victory is won, may I reach heaven's joys, O bright the sun. Heart of my heart, whatever befall, still be my vision, O ruler of all. Sowing in the morning, sowing seeds of kindness, sowing in the noontide and the dewy eve, waiting for the harvest and the time of reaping, we shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves. Consider the lilies of the field.
Oh, they grow.
Consider the lilies of the field.
Oh, they grow.
They toil not.
They toil not.
They toil not.
They toil not.
They toil not, neither do they spin. They toil not.
They toil not.
They toil not.
They toil not.
They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you,
and yet I say, unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory
was not arrayed,
was not arrayed,
was not arrayed,
was not arrayed like one of these,
like one of these.
From dust of God, created man, He is our God, the great I am.
Good evening. Welcome to Singing Sunday, brought to you by the Jurong Church of Christ. My name is Paul Go. Once again, very happy to be sharing this platform with you. Alright, so this evening we'll be looking at hymn number 225, Heaven Holds All to Me, and is both written and composed by Tillit S. Tedley. Alright, so now let's look at the hymn in its entirety. Heaven holds all to me. Earth holds no treasures, but perish with using, however precious they be. Yet there's a country to which I am going. Heaven holds all to me. Out on the hills of that wonderful country, happy, contented, and free, loved ones are waiting and watching my coming. Heaven holds all to me. Why should I long for the world with its sorrows, when in that home over the sea, millions are singing the wonderful story, heaven holds all to me. And the chorus, heaven holds all to me, brighter its glory will be, joy without measure will be my treasure, heaven holds all to me. Alright, now let us listen and sing along to the first verse.
Earth holds no treasures but perish with using, however precious they be. Yet there's a country to which I am going. Heaven holds all to me. Heaven holds all to me. Brighter its glory will be. Joy without measure
Amen. Heaven holds all to me. Okay, and once again, that was written and composed by Tillit Sidney Tedley. All right, so Tillit Sidney Tedley is actually a member of the church, and is had a pretty long life. In fact, he actually passed on, just in the previous century, I guess, in 1987. Okay, and lived to a ripe old age of 102. And he has written many, many hymns, okay, and of which some 12 of them are featured in the Praise for the Lord hymnal, okay, and includes such familiar favorites such as Into Our Hands, Oft We Come Together, When We Meet in Sweet Communion, etc., etc. All right, and so as you can see, okay, this hymn is written in the key of A flat. Okay, so there are the 4 flats over there. Okay, the B flat, E flat, A flat, and the D flat. Okay, so the A flat major. Okay, so the Do, as indicated, the tonic as indicated by the triangular note, okay, is over the note of A flat. Right. Now the time signature. Oh, sorry. Before that, so the range is on the moderately high side. Okay, although the basis you only go down to an A flat. Okay, right from the beginning. Okay, the sopranos you hit high F. Right? In terms of time signature, is 6/4. Okay, similar to the one that we had, same as the one in fact, the last singing Sunday, Heaven for Me, and this is probably a little bit slower. Okay, so anywhere from crotchet 100 to about 120. Okay, and so 6/4 is basically your compound 2, right? So 1 and 2 and. All right. So in this case, it's generally kind of slowish enough that you can take it probably in 6. All right. And the way that this is organized, is unlike the previous hymn in Heaven for Me. Is kind of like a little bit more organized in the 6 or 2 fashion. All right. Okay, so in terms of the mood, okay, certainly as we have read in the hymn itself, okay, it's a great joy and comfort, right, in that blessed assurance of the heavenly abode, okay, which indeed, as the Apostle Paul wrote in 2 Corinthians 4:17, right, for a light affliction, okay, which is but for a moment, okay, worketh for us a far more exceeding, okay, and eternal weight of glory, okay, and certainly that is that manifested in the heavenly abode of life eternal. Okay, and it's the same sentiment that's expressed in this hymn, right? Heaven really is all that ultimately matters. Okay, so in terms of the technical aspects, probably will be the spattering of accidentals. Okay, and also kind of like the contrasting the contrast in tempo, okay, which is kind of related to the musical aspect, okay, in a sense that we are trying, you might have noticed in this rendition, it's a kind of like a freer rhythmic pattern. Okay, so it's more, it's almost like in a rhetorical fashion, right? So, earth holds no treasures but perish with using, and then, however precious they be. Okay, and then the next phrase again, right? So it's almost like a conversational tone. Excuse me. And of course, the use of dynamic contrast, okay, that's actually marked, okay, in the hymn itself. Okay, towards the end, right? So there's the piano passage over here, the bar. Okay, so this P is piano, okay, which means soft. Okay, and then the next bar is mezzo forte, okay, moderately strong, okay, or moderately loud. All right, and then of course you have the ritardando, okay, as well as your pauses. Okay, so these are some of the musical aspects that the song leaders have to familiarize and deal with. Okay. All right, let's dive into the parts. Okay, sopranos. Do mi. Okay. Mi re do ti la so. Excuse me. Okay, so just be careful of this. Just a little bit of phlegm got caught. Okay, the re and then going back to the re. Okay, mi re do. Okay, so this very narrow intervals. Okay, might prove it to be a little bit challenging. So do be careful of that. And mi re do ti la so. Okay, and because of all these intervals, excuse me, accidentals. Okay, it might even make some of these regular intervals more challenging. Okay, so do be very careful. Okay, let's carry on. Mi so la so mi do re. Okay, let's carry on. Mi re do ti la so. Okay, again. Mi so la so mi re do. Yes. So for the song leaders, you might want to incorporate the cutoff over here. So mi so la so mi re do. Okay, so that you can coordinate the entire congregation cutting off on this note. Okay, let us go back to the top and put into the words. Do mi. Okay. Of hosts no treasures but perish with using, however precious they be. Yet there's a country to which I am going. Heaven calls all to me. Yes, that's right. Excellent. Okay, altos, your turn. Okay, and you begin with the so. Do so. Hey, so fi mi fa mi, and then so do ti. Okay, fairly straightforward. Let's carry on. Do so, and then si la so fa mi. Okay, so again, as we mentioned on previous occasions, okay, this E natural, okay, only applies to this bar. So once it crosses the bar line to the next bar, it automatically goes back to the E flat. Okay, so once again. Do so si la so fa mi, and then so do so. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's go back to the top and put in the words. Do so, and oppose no treasures but perish with using, however precious they be. Okay, apologize for that. Let's take the last line one more time. So, however precious they be, just as a country to which I am going, heaven knows all to me. Yes, that's right. Okay, excellent. All right, guys, your turn. Do. Okay, tennis. Do so te que so te la do. do, mi, fa, mi, so, fi, so. Okay, let's carry on. So, fi, so, fa, mi, do, fa, fa, do, do, do. Alright, just again be careful of this. Okay, it kind of mirrors what the sopranos are doing. Okay, so, fi, so, fa, mi, do, fa, fa, do, do, do. Do, mi, fa, mi, so, fa, mi. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's put it into the words. Do, do. And earth has no treasures but perish with using, however precious they be. Yet there's a country to which I am going, heaven told all to me. Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay, basses, your turn. Do. Do, 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 fa, 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 do, do. Do, 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 la, so. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's carry on. Do, 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 mi, fa, 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 do, do. Do, do, fa, so, so, do. Yes, that's right. Okay, and of course there's an option, okay, for the so-called baritones, right, to go up to the higher do. Okay, do, do, fa, do, so, so, do. That's right. Okay, so I'll leave it up to the guys in the congregation, to split the part. Okay, definitely I'll recommend it for the basses to do it, okay, rather than for the tenors. All right, let's put it to the words. Do, do, and earth holds no treasures but... Excuse me. Okay, let's scratch that. Let's go back to the beginning once more. Do, earth holds no treasures but perish with using, however precious they be. Yes, there's a country to which I am going, heaven knows all to me. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's go on to the chorus. Okay, sopranos, back to you. Do, mi, mi, re, do, sol, la, so, do. Then mi, sol, la, so, mi, do, re. Okay, yes, so you notice that this there's a crescendo and a decrescendo sign within the bar, okay, or what we sometimes affectionately call a hairpin, right? The hairpins. All right, so yes. Okay, and so basically what we want to try to grow the note, okay, towards the middle of the bar and then phrasing off again. Okay, so B. All right, so just that added emotion there. All right, of course, don't overdo it, right? But just give it. It's almost kind of natural, right? To push it up for swelling and then to the swell and the ebb again. Okay, so. Let's try it. We'll try it later when we put in the words. Okay. So one more time. Do, mi, mi, sol, la, so, mi, do, re. Yeah, let's carry on. Okay. Now here has become the piano bar. So soft, right? Mi, re, do, and then louder. Re, do, do, la, sol. And we turn down do. Mi, sol, la, sol, mi. Re, do. Yes, that's right. Okay, so this is also the part where you can kind of, in general, what we call have a bit of rubato. Okay, so in other words, like, as I mentioned, a freer rhythmic pattern. Okay, so this is, as I mentioned, this is almost like a recitative style. So enjoy. Okay, anyway, we'll do that. Okay, we'll see it as we put in the words. Okay, back to the chorus. Do, mi. And heaven holds all to me. Brighter His glory will be. Okay, take a bit of time. Joy without measure will be my treasure. Heaven has all to me. Yes, that's right. Okay, especially for the last verse. Okay, you can kind of take your time, to really express the emotion right behind the lyrics. Okay, altos, your turn. Do, so. So, fa, mi, fa, mi, so. So, do, 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 ti. Okay, let's carry on. And then, do, 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 so, te. Okay, so this is a very interesting writing over here, right? So, altos, you're alone. Okay, so for the song leaders, okay, you might want to be a bit more sympathetic to the altos. Okay, give them a bit of time to develop that so. Okay, and of course, at that point, okay, there'll be advantages as well to give the subdivision of the crotchet. So do, 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 so, te, la, la, la. Okay, do, 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 so, te, la, 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 fa, mi. And then so, do, 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 so. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's put it into words. Do, so. And heaven owes all to me. Brighter His glory will be. Joy without measure will be my treasure. Heaven owes all to me. Yes, that's right. All right. Okay, guys, back to you. Do. Tennis. Do, do, so, do, 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 mi. And then do, mi, fa, mi, so, so, so. Okay, so same thing. So. Okay, let's get on. Okay, now this is difficult, so most likely, okay, especially for the part-time tenors like myself, okay, you might have to use falsetto, okay, in order to accommodate the piano over there. Okay, so fi so fa mi fa fa do 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 mi fa mi so fa mi. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's put into the words. Do. Heaven owes all to me. Brighter His glory will be. Joy without measure will be my treasure. Heaven tolls all to me. Yes, that's right. Okay, basses. Okay, back to you. Do, do. Okay. Do, 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 be so, do. Okay, or this for the split part. Do, be so, do. Okay, certainly much more natural. Well, in this case, maybe a little bit not so contrasting, but I was going to say a little bit more natural for the tenors. But although for the tenors, if you do sing the do, it's just the same do. Okay, but rather that the tenors go the do mi. Okay, because most of you, or rather, they are the only part that sings the mi. Okay, whereas for the do, okay, it's also kind of covered by the sopranos. Okay, so anyway. Do mi so do, and then do 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 la, okay, do la so. Okay, let's carry on. Do 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 do, fa 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 do do, do do fa so. So do. Yes. Okay, let's put it to the words. Do do. And heaven owes all to be to me. Brighter His glory will be. Excuse me. So. Will be do mi so, do mi so. Right, apologize for that. So, brighter His glory will be. Joy without measure will be my treasure. Heaven owes all to me. Yes, and there we have it. Heaven holds all to me, written and composed by Tillet S. Tedley. Alright, so as usual, we round this evening by listening and singing along to the first verse.
Earth holds no treasures but perish with using, however precious they be. Yet there's a country to which I am going, heaven owes all to me. Heaven owes all to me. Brighter His glory will be. Joy without measure will be my treasure. Heaven owes all to me.
Yes, indeed. Heaven holds all to me, and certainly we want to make sure that we hang on to that hope, eternal life, everlasting in heaven forever with God. All right, thank you so much once again for joining us this evening. This has been Singing Sunday, brought to you by the Jurong Church of Christ. My name is Paul Goh. And again, we would like to extend a warm welcome to you to join us in our in-person worship services at 120 Boon Lay Drive. We begin every Sunday at 9 o'clock with Bible class for all ages, even for the babies, cradle roll from ages 0 to 3, although that class starts at 9:30. And after a short break, the worship service will start at 10:30 a.m. And they'll also be streamed live on our Facebook and YouTube pages. So if you happen to be visiting us for the first time, do click like and subscribe. And for YouTube channel subscribers, click on notification bell so that you can kept updated on our latest posts as well as any live events. Not forgetting, we have our midweek evening Bible class on Wednesday evenings at 7:30 p.m. They'll not be streamed live, however, they're still available online. So if you would like to join us but unable to do so for one reason or another, do let us know and we'll give you the Zoom link so you can join us online as well. Not forgetting, we have our online snippets on Motivating Monday as well as Tuesday Tips, where new episodes will be aired every Monday and Tuesdays at 8 a.m. Again, do stay tuned. And in fact, as I mentioned last week, there will be changes, which I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but I would like to entice you to follow our Motivating Monday and Tuesday Tip series. All right, and of course, we do not want you to go away with any of your questions unanswered or your doubts unclarified. So if you still like to study the Bible more with us, we would love to organize a personalized Bible study for you, either in person or through any of the online means. Be rest assured, for your Bible questions, we will have a Bible answer. All right, so thank you so much once again for joining us this evening. And wow, it has already been a year, even as the year draws to a close. I'm happy that we have come so far. And this evening will be our last Singing Sunday for 2023. Next week, even though it will be last Sunday, we'll be taking a break as our congregation will be having our so-called year-end bash. And again, if you'd like to join us, yes, please, just let us know. We'll love to have you with us. At 120 Boon Lay Drive. The proceedings of the evening will start at 7:30 p.m. But otherwise, yes, this will be our last session. And what a year it has been. And I want to thank you for your kind support and encouraging support. And certainly, I hope that this series of Singing Sunday have been beneficial to you. All right, so again, thank you for joining us. This has been Singing Sunday, brought to you by the Jurong Church of Christ. My name is Paul Goh. He is signing out and wishing you happy holidays and a great year ahead. And hope that you can join us once again next year in Singing Sunday. And for now, thank you. Have a great week ahead. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Good night.
From dust, O God.